Hello! Oh, hello. It's Saturday. My work week has begun. For everybody else, it's mostly their day off. Oh, boy, oh boy. So for those of you who weren't aware, the reason that there was no stream yesterday was because I was convinced to go be sociable at least like once this year. Went to a work party. Call it a party. It was mostly just a gathering. Which the joke on that is, of course, Hala and me find that one other couple playing Magic: The Gathering at the at the work party. And Hala, being the much more engaging individual than me, sits down and actually plays with them, and I decided I'd just watch. I don't know, I got this weird thing where I don't like touching other people's cards. I don't like touching other people's stuff in general, really. I don't know, it's a weird thing. Like I don't like touching people's things. It's their things, and I don't think I should touch them. It's hard to explain. It's just I don't like touching people's things. You know, I don't want them touching mine. No, see, the funny thing is I'm fine with people touching my stuff. Whatever. Big deal. But I don't like touching other people's things. I'm afraid of, like, breaking something or handling them wrong or just... Yeah, just anything like that. I don't like social interaction, period, so... The MTG dork who's not an actual dork. Have you been here long enough? Oh boy. What else have I been up to lately? I got the Microsoft Game Pass again to check out a bunch of things. Been trying out a couple things. Boy. So, we'll see if any of that ends up on stream at some point. We'll see. I'll probably... If I find something I'm really liking, and I can tell it's going to be a bit of a long one, I might actually do a stream or two. We shall see. But for now, we have plans. We finish up Cinders. We move on to Convergence, do even more Dark Souls stuff until I get completely burned out. Find something else to do. Wait until Elden Ring. The other person conceded. Yeah, they definitely would have won. I think even they were looking at the time, though, and they were like, you know, this is good. Oh, boy. Okay, let me pick up my controller and get ready here. Ooh. Alright, I have to do this at least... I should do this at least once at the start of the stream. Of course, we're doing this. Good old Giftmas. Give that a huge gander. The best controller? It really is the best controller. I am always going to say thank you, hon. It's a very nice controller. Very good color. But yeah, I should at least do that link... Or not link, but that command at least once. Should probably do it at least a little bit more throughout the stream as well. That is my prerogative. I am the streamer. I should use my own commands. Alright. Let's get in the game, though. I've got things to show off. Things I have learned. Things I have discovered. Things I have grinded for. I have learned things in the couple weeks there. Okay, so what you're seeing is a different build that I use for farming. Prince Dorinthus has been killed about 1,000 times over, and shall be continued to be farmed as such. Alright, let me re-equip everything, because I did not do that beforehand. Okay, so, big thing I have learned, I really like this. I like the Frostfall, and I will show you why. It is probably the weebiest thing I think I've seen in this mod pack, and it's kind of beautiful. Put on the Insanity Catalyst. As for armor, it doesn't make that big of a difference. I like my Nothing Head. It's nice. From there, I'm probably just going to wear Penetrator armor because it has good stats, and I like reducing weapon stamina usage. Besides, I get to penetrate. Increase dark damage. Actually, it doesn't increase that much. It's not worth it, but it does increase my spell damage, so we're going to use that. As for rings, we're going to go with... What do I want to go with? Because I don't actually need Ring of Favor with how this is built. Don't technically need it. I do want Chloranthy Ring. I do want... I'm trying to think what's better here. I'd probably just take Sigil of Darkness if I want more damage, because the buff from Dark... Actually, no, the buff from Dark Clutch is worth it. If I do this right. You'll see what's going to happen here. I may actually end up... No. I have buffed Lingering Dragon Crest all the way, so it's 200% now. Yep, we're right below 70. So, let me show you some things here. So, I've been upgrading a couple spells as well. Well, upgrading. It's not really that much of an upgrade. But I found out a very good combo for stats. So, as you notice right now, my absorption, for most of my stats, roughly is mid to low 30s. Lingering Numbness gives you a bunch of absorption. Yeah? Bottomless Deep Protection also gives you protection. I am now double what I just had in my absorption stats. Furthermore... Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have it on this particular build. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to go grab it real quick then. Hold on. I have a buff spell that I want to show off as well. But let's just say that I found a way to make myself very tanky. Incredibly tanky. Oh, I love buff builds. This is so much fun. Alright, Lingering Numbness, Deep Protection, Black Flame Arc. The only problem is by doing this, I only get to have one combat spell, but we're going to take the nuke, obviously, as the best one. So, as this reads out, Deep Protection gives you 10% damage boost and absorption. It also gives you increased stamina recovery by 10, and increases your resistances by 100, which resistances are for all the auxiliary effects such as bleed, poison, frost, and curse. The vanilla version lasts a minute. Or the vanilla. Yeah, it's the vanilla version. Also only has absorption 5%. Boosted version is damage and absorption by 10% and lasts 2 minutes. Kind of a big deal. Further big deal when it's 200% bonus. So that is a 6-minute buff. 6 minutes of this buff, and I could reset it basically whatever I want. This would make a bigger deal if I had, if I didn't have infinite recharge FP. The problem is even if I turn that on, there are no Ash and Estus flasks to regen your stamina or your FP, so you'd have to wear FP recovery gear, which then just adds a whole other mess of nonsense to the game. But then we've got Numbness, which Numbness is 35% of absorption buff. It's supposed to narrow vision, but apparently they just took that out in Cinders, so it's just a really good buff spell. Base game lasts a minute. The buff version lasts for 1.5 minutes. Triple that, we're looking at 4.5 minutes of a buff. It's not bad. And then we're running Black Flame Arc because it's 100 extra dark damage and boosts damage versus demons by 20%. For a minute. Which then times 3, so we're looking at 3 minutes worth of that buff. Which in reality, the increased time of having it just means I don't have to micromanage it as much. That's really all it means, because I could rebuff at any time, really. So, we take all this. I don't think there's really a way to debuff myself without just teleporting, so let's do that real fast, because I want to show this all off at once. Mind you, the weapon I am now using, the Frostfall, has very low base damage, even when infused. There's a reason why I infused it with Dark, very specifically. So if we look at our stats, I'm doing about 325 on our weapon damage. And when we go up here, and this is already with the Dark Clutch on top of that. The Dark Clutch is currently really giving us only about... what is that? 72 points of extra damage at the moment, which is not a lot, considering what I'm giving to use it. It's also reducing my absorption base. So at base, I'm supposed to have roughly 40. I put this on and go down to about 36 to 30, you know. Oops. Unequipped it. Okay. And then, we do all of our buffs. So already our damage has gone up a little bit. Went from 325 to 358. Black Flame Arc. We're looking at 823. And watch what this weapon does on top of that. Someone watched a little too much anime. This weapon's a little silly. It's pretty great. The funny thing is, it also has a whole bunch of alternate attacks. So watch this. So these are the normal attacks. That is the normal R1 light attacks. Here are the heavy attacks. Yeah. Yeah. Giant flaming sword. Here is just... So, it doesn't have a guard button, by the way, which is fine. But look what the guard button does instead. This does damage. This little frost mist does damage, by the way. Someone played a little too much D&D, that as well. But it's definitely weebs. I feel the weeb in this one. It just screams anime, and I'm not entirely sure what about it, but watch this. I don't care about your damage. Not a care in the world. Although I am amused, he did a lot of damage through, oh, 43. Oh, my buffs dropped off. I guess I was dicking around a little too much. It's fine. I don't care that much. But, that's not all. So, these are normal attacks. You want to know what the weapon arts are? It has 3. So, you go into a stance. Your R1 does this. I have not figured out if this actually does anything aside from look obnoxious. I assume it's supposed to inflict frost on enemies, but I have had a lot of enemies just stand in that and nothing happens. So that one might be bugged, which is fine when you consider the other nonsense it has here. So here's the R2, what would be considered the heavy stance. Yeah, and then for a kicker, it has a third. So remember this button. This is the guard button. Or supposed to be. Guess what they did? Wait for it. This weapon's a little insane. Okay, so let me explain where this weapon comes from on top of that. So, this weapon is one of the few you can pick up from that really annoying Frost Demon boss I did. The one I really didn't like and thought was a really bad boss design, which it still is. I'm sorry, but I'm going to argue that. Reskinning the Demon King is fine. The point of the fact that the boss fight basically has an insane HP tank, as well as just having a random doggo, which, you know, they wanted to reuse the dog, which is fine. I get that. But making that fight a Cryomancer, yeah, more or less. But essentially turning that fight into yet another Demon King fight, rather than having it being focused on the dog, is the disappointing part. So you can get the weapon from her. Let me show you the other options you have on that. Several of which I have. I ended up refighting her a couple times to get a couple things she had. One of them is the Frost Ring, which I did not get. So, we don't have that. What else did she have in here? She had Rhyme, which is also really bad. That was like really bad Wrath of God spell that I ended up picking up and never used ever again. Because the AoE actually spawns beneath you and is a little messed up on uneven ground, so pretty bad. So yeah, her stand-in spell is really bad. She's got 2 weapons associated with her, which one of them being the Frostfall. The other one is this great sword down here. Where is it at? The Ivory King Ultra Great Sword. So this is more just a straight reference as well. This is a reference to Eliam Lois. It's literally right there as I read it. The Ivory King and his nonsense. I will show you what that is in a second. And then aside from that, it was the Frost Ring, which I never picked up. Because at this point, I'm not using Frost Rings. Or I'm not really using any of my debuff rings at all. But let me show you the Ultra Great Sword. I think I still have it on hand. I do. So this thing is really chunky at 19 weight, by the way. So it's a normal sword to start with. Does decent damage. Oh, I know why I'm taking a whole bunch of damage. I know why. I'll show you why in a second, but I just realized. So for normal stance, it's more or less just a basic weapon. It's a basic Ultra Great Sword, which is fine, whatever. Its reference is in when you two-hand it. And you get the Ivory King's Beam Sword, which is cool. It's cool. It's pretty strong. Pretty decent. But overall, it's just an Ultra Great Sword with a little bit of a skin to it. It also has Stomp, which is common for Ultra Great Sword. So it's nothing overly impressive. It is just what it is. But it's not bad. Like, it's a good reference weapon. But when you compare it to literal Frostfall, nothing compares. Like, Frostfall itself is just busted. Like, it's very clear that they wanted people to take Frostfall. Because Frostfall is so insane compared to all the other options that were available from picking up from Ingville. And a lot of the bosses have felt like that, where there's one very specific particular choice they want you to make on their on the transposition, because they put so much work into one specific thing, and then everything else is just like, it's there. Spell. This is a spell. Okay. What does it do? Damage. It's cool. That's cool. Alright, so I forgot all my curses were on when I was grinding earlier. So let me turn certain ones back on it, which means I'm just turning on Curse of Attraction again. But that is why. That is what was happening there. So, aside from that, what are we actually doing? Well, I've leveled up a bit. Started getting my strength up, so we're at 36 strength now. I can use a couple more weapons. But nothing, again, like, nothing compares to Frostfall. I'm just going to put it that way. So the reason, also I should explain, why the reason our damage gets so insanely powerful, because Dark Clutch buffs it by 40%, and Aldrich Faithful buffs it by 15%. So when I add a whole bunch of extra dark damage from other sources, it kind of compounds into this really insanely high stack of damage. And it just kind of stays there. So that's why we go from 325 to like 830. Alright, well, let's go, let's start the day strong. Let's go beat up some demon boys. Let's do it. I'm ready to get, like, beat up the first time because the demon princes are still difficult. They're not insanely difficult, but I still expect this to be a bit of a slog. Who knows? Maybe I will just completely steamroll it, but we'll see. I don't have that much of high hopes. So I'm going to buff up here real fast. So the one drawback of me using all these buff spells is that every single one of them increases spell usage during their duration. So I can't really cast much in the way of spells. But I don't really need to. Hey, you. Oh my gosh. We might not have a problem. Although they are loud. Alright, just pull one of them down, why not? I'm sorry, I forgot how loud this fight is. I am having a hard time hitting this guy, though. Here, stand still for a second. Okay. Why are you so loud? Yeah, I can only get one Blackfire vestige off. Oh, he doing it. Oh, I just took it to the face. Yeah, I'm sorry, I lied. This fight's gonna be really easy. Boom. So the only problem I'm having, actually, is the fact that since he's so big, like, his hitbox is a bit funny, and Frostfall is a very tiny weapon. Jeez. Like, the fact that I'm able to just, like, base tank most of this is a little insane. Please just die. Alright, well, that's it. Sorry. I'm sorry, Demon Prince. Frostfall's a little busted. Buff build's a little busted. I think I got through that with all my buffs still up. Oh no, actually, I think numbness dropped off in the middle of that. Yeah. Yeah, numbness was the one that dropped off. Numbness also has the least timer on it. Gosh, the demons are so loud though, I forgot. But, yeah. There's a Demon King, Demon Emperor, the Demon God. I was only a Dragon God. You know that. Okay. And I'm going to be honest, I'm derailing it instantly because, let's just say that the Demon Prince is one fight that I have been very excited to get through because I know what his infusions are. We're probably also going to redo that fight a couple times because I might want everything from him. Alright, so his spells are the most insanely funny thing ever. He has Chaos Beam and Cataclysm. Chaos Beam is literally what it just sounds like. It is a beam of chaos, which by itself is amazing enough. Cataclysm is hilarious. So it summons that giant flaming orb that he summons where it shoots a bunch of fireballs. This one is slightly better. Its Ascended version is even better, but I'm going to save that because I want to show that off. We're going to get Cataclysm first because I want to show it off. His other item is the Demon Scar, which I kind of want to get just because it's a... well, first off, it can cast Pyromancies. Straight up. It also reduces fire absorption every time you hit somebody with it. It is also just straight up a really good fire weapon. So I'm probably going to be grabbing that. But we're going to get Cataclysm first. Because this thing is silly, and I love it. For everything I've seen. Because I've looked up a couple spells, specifically boss spells, to figure out if I really, really wanted to go after something specific. And boy, do I want this. Is it good? Maybe not. But let me go Ascend it first, and then we'll use both versions. Is what we'll do. Okay, so that is Catacomb, Smoldering Lake. I just noticed that on the Elden Ring. A glaive mistake. Oh my gosh, I hate it. I also love it, but I hate it. No. Okay, let's ascend Cataclysm real fast. Actually, what is Cataclysm even called? Great Cataclysm. Excellent. Easy. Great Cataclysm acquired. We have both. Oh, boy, oh boy. And I know exactly where we're going to show this off, too. I have a wonderful place. Where is it at? Is it over here? The Throne Ascent. Yeah. Yeah! This is a great place with a bunch of enemies. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, the damage is not going to be insanely high because I'm not going to be using the correct spell buffs. I'm not going to be using any spell items, but you will see what it does. Seeing what it does is more the point. Attune spells. Drop these. Grab the Great Cataclysm. Okay, so. Don't worry about Vor, he's fine. Here's regular Cataclysm. Still pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Still pretty good. Here's Great Cataclysm. Oh, hi, Vor. Oh, we can't see it. Hold on, we gotta reset. It's a little too hectic. Alright, let's do that again. From the top. Great Cataclysm. It is literally a meteor. So I joked about a nuke. We found the actual nuke. I like how it flattens the first guy. Like, that's what literally happens. It flattens the first enemy it hits. And then explodes. Oh, it's so good. It's actually respectable damage? Yeah. It actually is, considering the fact that I'm not even built for it. Like, I have to wonder now. So if I do the actual proper setup. So, this is a spell buff of 220. Do you mind? I'm doing things. Alright. So this is a spell buff of 220. So the way that spell buff works, at least in Cinders, and I think it's still... I think they kept spell buff the same compared to Dark Souls 3. But if it's not, I'm going to explain the Cinders version and we'll go from that. So, spell buff. Divide by 100. And then you multiply that by the actual spell damage. So in reality, this is 2.2 times better base damage. Affinity adds an additional 10%, which I know Affinity is specifically a Cinder's thing. So this is 220. I have 4 hands? Good. 4 hands, yeah. Everywhere. So many hands. It's for clapping all the time, just a whole bunch of claps. But, so this is a spell buff of 220. So that means Cataclysm is showing 200, like, it's showing 2.2 times more damage. Pyromancy Flame would get me 190, and it has Affinity for Fire. Actually, wait, do I have something slightly better? That's 196, it's not really that much better. But I guess for the sake of it, that would be better, technically. It's a little bit more. So, Smoldering Talisman would be 1.96 times damage. So it's not quite times 2, but it's close, but then also has Affinity for Fire, which makes it 10% more damage. Past that point. So we're doing 660 with the Insanity Catalyst. What does this do? 592. So Insanity Catalyst is still just the best. Affinity damage is really not that big of a deal, so we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so if I go down here and I actually set all this up. So, Chaos Servant, Fire Clutch. I believe technically Lloyd's does help. I think. Well, first off, let's take off the clutch ring. We'll do this we'll do this piecemeal. Oh, hi, you. Danger close. That's 765 with Chaos Servants. Because I believe the clutch ring says attack damage? No, fire attack. Well, fire attack. See, here's where we come to the issue again of Dark Souls being vague. Oh, he's guarding. Right, stupid guard boy. Alright. Here, you have this. That helps. That's 1071. Okay, so Clutch Ring actually helps spell damage. Drop Lingering Dragon Crest for now. Equip the Spirit Amethyst for an additional 20%. Rest up real fast. Too little, too late. 1285. Okay. You sense Cataclysm build? The problem is that Cataclysm is a little hungry on the FP side. Just a tiny bit. Well, 120 is not bad, actually. 120 is not terrible. The only problem is it's a little slow. Like, it's got wind up. Because, I mean, look at it. Of course it's got wind up. If I ran Dust Crown Ring, that would reduce its costs from 120 all the way down to 72. That's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, the only issue with Cataclysm is its wind-up. Ultimately, for DPS, Blackfire Vestiges is where it's going to be at. Oh, hi. I was wondering why the earth was shaking. Okay, let's test this. It missed. Yeah, that's the other problem. I think Cataclysm has a bit of a weird, it's got a bit of a weird arc. 1147 against the Vort? Not bad. Vort, you know you're not allowed to phase through the earth. That's not allowed. Go away, buddy. I'm actually kind of curious. So, if I summon regular Cataclysm, how much is this doing? You know, 342 is not bad. 3-hitting Vort is pretty impressive. It is, but again, like I like Cataclysm. It's great. It's hilarious. As a general use spell, it's not great. Like I would have to have a follow-up to combo with it because by itself, it's not very good. Sadly. Because, again, we run into the issue of if the arc is too bad, if the enemy's too fast, things like that. So I would still need something like Blackfire Vestiges or something else like that. And if I'm going to keep running buff build, which I'm going to be doing through the Ring City just because of how hard a lot of the enemies hit, like I'm going to just take buff build into the Ring City and call it there. But we're going to go beat up the Demon Princess a couple more times because, as I said, I want their other spells. Well, I want their other spell, and I do want the Demon Scar, so be prepared to fight these guys at least 2 more times. I am going to turn down the game in advance, because the demons are very loud, even to me. Oh, also, we're going to check out what this is. So, I don't know where this came from. I genuinely do not. Champions of Yore. So, the thing is, it says, read and revive the Champions of Yore and warp to Firelink Shrine. This concerns me. But we're going to do the Demon Prince fight real fast. So we're going to go get Chaos Beam. Because I also know what that is. And it's more of a meme as well. And we're going to get Demon Scar because I want it. What keeps dying off screen? Someone is very eager to die. The Bayos Cheems! If it actually shot Cheems, that would be pretty impressive. Someone get on that. I want a beam that shoots Cheems. Oh my gosh. The internet is a mistake. Every day. Whoops! Don't stand in the explosion. Look, I just need one of you to die. Just one of you. No, go away. There, you. Death. There we go. Okay, top off numbness. Top off deep protection. Yangi. Gosh, I remember having to actually dodge this fight. I remember having to worry about game mechanics. This is not fair. The damage is a little insane. Not that. We're doing it again. Oh my gosh, that actually hurt. I felt that one. Take it to a point. Still don't take the Cataclysm to the face. Neat. Now, the only drawback of Frostfall that I can tell is like the literal lack of durability, but for the most part, that doesn't matter in this game. Like it generally doesn't usually matter. All right, one more time. Every time something dies. Bonk. Heck. The funny thing is, I know I'm also going to get like really cocky in this fight just because of how easy it seems to be to me. I'm expecting to die at least once doing this. Look, your friend got angry. One of you needs to die. Ow. Okay. Top up the buffs. Roar. Roar. Blackfire messages. Got hit by the tail end of that. Alright. Oh, there he be. Summon your pets? Yeah, you're summoning your pets. Yeah, walk away from that. Yeah, come here. Okay. Neat. The demons are dead thrice. Let's go collect our rewards and show off some stupid stuff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, transpose, Cheems, and the Scar. So, further hilarious question. Can I infuse the Scar? Oh wait, no, it's a catalyst. It's just gonna want, yeah, smoldering stones. Which apparently I can't forge for some reason, despite meeting the requirements to forge them. So I have to go farm smoldering stones, which I've not done. I know what drops them, because I got one before. But I'm going to have to go do that, because if I want to use literally any other catalyst, I need to go actually get... Where am I going? Here we go. I need to actually go get some smoldering stones to infuse my catalysts. Alright, I bring Chaos Beam. I also bring Death. Oh, goodbye! Alright, Ascend. Where is Chaos Beam? Incinerating Chaos Beam. Neat. Thank you. Let's go show off the beam. I'm not gonna do all the insane spell stuff for this one. We're just gonna take it as it is as base. But I do believe Chaos Beam also is a 2-slot spell. Just gonna unequip all that in advance, and I keep going the wrong way. Here we go. Yep, 2-slot. So Chaos Beam, Incinerating Chaos Beam. I think Incinerating only adds the fact that it's going to leave a dot on people, but we're gonna use both anyways. So, you, hi. I'm charging. It actually has a pretty fast fire rate. I just wanted to see if I could hold it. But you cannot. It's not a hold spell. It's just you shoot once. So you literally charge your laser and fire. Quite literally, I'm a firing my laser. Which I like how it's coming out of my head of nothingness. It's pretty good. So, none of them live through the shot for it to matter, but Vort, on the other hand, also it does pierce. So you can hit multiple targets with it. But as you can see, Vort's taking damage over time, and it gets worse and worse the more stacks there are. The problem is the spell has literally no tracking, so... you kind of just shoot wherever you're pointing, and that's about it. But yeah, you can hit multiple people with it. I haven't quite... I hit the guy way in the back! Look at that dot damage. So yeah, it's not quite as good as Cataclysm in my opinion, but it is pretty funny. I do like it. I wish it was a hold spell like Fire Surge. And you just have this giant laser that you can keep charging. But yeah, that's all we get. Boop. So maybe they'll change that in the future. That would be really funny to see. Yeah, the lasers. The laser to me is pretty funny. Like, I got that mostly for memes. Cataclysm's where it's at, and I'm probably really not going to use it too much. I'll see if I actually upgrade this Scar or not. I actually might need to double check if I have resources. Do I? No, I do not. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it right now then. We've got an old man to go beat up. Very, very old man. And a dragon. Ooh, actually. We do have Midir to beat up. Oh, there's an item over here. There's a slab! Oh yeah, it's also the Envoy banner you actually need. Right. Kinda need that. Alright, you nerds, carry me away. Do it again. At the end of the world, at the end of time itself, these guys are still here, and my head does not exist. Oh, I love how how the massive humanity part kind of goes away. Also, I think the graphics are broken. What's going on here? What? I am enamored. We're literally just in a gray void. Wait. Something ain't right here. Where are you taking me? Where are we? Oh, this is amusing. I'm just gonna leave this running. This is good. Oh wait, the world's back. Ah, yes. Lore. Thanks, nerds. Time to go kill things again. Gosh, it gets me every time. The fact that they pull the camera back just a little bit when you walk right past that. It's just... like it hits. And it's just like, wow. That is insane. Like, it just catches me every time that happens. Hey, you.
Hark. They brought thee here, did they not?
Yes. I mean, I asked them
Dost thou
to.
the gods serve, or merely that role affect?
I think given my appearance, we're going to say just pretending.
Yes. Yes, of course.
You missed the Demon Prince? You missed the Demon Prince thrice.
Such as thee do service to the gods. I have intimate knowledge of thy kind. The dark soul, is it
This is
not?
all my fault? Oh, no.
Whilst wouldst one deign to visit this dung heap, give rest to thy falsity, I would be an ally to thee.
Nah, that's okay. I don't think I've ever noticed the fact that he kind of like smacks his lips at the end of that conversation.
If it is the dark soul thou desirest, then seek Filianor's church at the base of the cliff. There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken. Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire.
So I still like how, just like, as the story goes, we quite literally do this just on a whim.
Worry not, if thou art yet to come.
We go to the literal end of the universe on a whim. Like on a bet. Actually, like, that's the funny part. Also, welcome, you'll want to see spells real fast. Hold on. We're doing this again. So, welcome to our reward from the good old demon princes. Giant explosions. Like, actually huge explosions. It's pretty good. It's got wind up, but it's pretty big. And then also, of course, fire your laser. Because of course. I'm a Final Fantasy player confirmed. I mean, I played the older Final Fantasies. And then I played... So what Final Fantasies have I played? I have played... Not a lot, now that I think about it. I think I played one. Well, it wasn't the original one. It was, it was the GBA one. I played through a bit of 2. I played the remade 3 on the, DS. Didn't beat it. You're gonna find out I didn't beat most of the, Final Fantasy games I played. I think I beat 1. I beat number 1. I didn't do all the extra content, though. I played a very small amount of 10. Oh, right, this dirt. I played through the entirety of 12. I actually like 12. Unironically, I like 12. 12 is good. Original 12 was slow and clunky, and that was the only problem with it. Hooray for Archer Death? Yeah, this is gonna be something, alright. Hilariously enough, I think that's actually where my experience with Final Fantasy ends. It's not a lot of them. Like, I'm trying to think if I skipped something in there, because I feel like I have. But I know I've not played a lot of Final Fantasies. I've played a lot of other JRPGs when I was younger. But yeah, actually, I think about it, yeah, genuinely not a lot of Final Fantasy. Oh, hello. Right, I forgot about you guys. I forgot they added rune settings. You are so loud! Stop that. Gosh, the pain. Die. The only Mega Man you've played is the NES 6. I mean, I think actually, what Mega Mans have I played? I have played... Hilariously enough, I don't think I've ever played a mainline Mega Man game. I have played Mega Man 0, 1 through 3. I have played Mega Man ZX 1. I know there's 2 of them now, I think. I know we owned, like, there was one on the PS2 that had Axel in it. Yeah, like... not a lot going on there either. Alright, so is the invader still? Yeah, he is. Nahor the Fallen. Is he still the dick who actually throws like a whole bunch of acid nonsense at me? Yep, yeah it is. There he doing it. Zero's an excellent series. Yeah, it is. That was my childhood. So how that went down was, oh, you stay away from me. I'm not dealing with this crap. Go away. No, go away. Cease. is my first experience with Zero was we were basically given one of those like really old, incredibly old ROM hacks, more or less, on a computer that had a whole bunch of game. It was like a whole bunch of Game Boy Advance games mostly. There was a couple Game Boy games I think as well, but that's where I first experienced Castlevania. That's where I played Mega Man CX. Those were the most. Oh no! It also had it had my other massively favorite game. I forgot. Is it Tactics Ogre Knight of Lodis? I think that's the whole title. Tactics Ogre Knight of Tactics Ogre. Tactics Ogre Knight of Lodis. But I played them on that first. I loved those games so much that I went and found physical copies of them. Because, go figure, playing them on the computer, not as good. Also, the ROM hack was incredibly terrible and was prone to freezing up. So I wanted the real versions and played through those. Loved every single game I got of that. Had 0-1 for the longest time. I did not actually even know that there was a 2 and a 3 until I got into college. It's X7, Command Mission, and 8. It's probably 8. It was probably 8. Because I think it was the second game he was in, because we had no idea who he was, but he was already like an established character in the plot, and we were very confused. Like, me and my brother knew who Zero and Mega Man were, but we're like, who the heck is this Axel guy? And why are they just friends with him? Like, we don't get it.
Was a wayfaring outfit.
But, yeah, I didn't even know 0, 2, and 3 existed until I got to college, and I found the collector's edition. Or not collector's edition, but like the full collection of 1 through 3. And I kid you not, I actually burned through that entire collection in, I think, 2 or 3 days. That's all I did. I just played that.
The dark, my friend.
The 2 worst X games are the ones I played.
Many of us, behold, fear not.
That's fair. We were not a huge fan of the game. Oh gosh, I forgot about you. We were not a huge fan. My brother played through more of it himself, but it was not a fun experience. We did not like that game, but we played that game because we owned it. That's that was also our childhood. We didn't play things because we liked them. We played them because we owned them, and that's what we had. I think my brother genuinely did try to enjoy it at first. But after a while, it was genuinely just like, this is bad. And we had no reason past that. Like, it was just bad. And he kept playing it. I can't remember what he got to, but I know he never beat the game. I can say that for a fact. He never beat it. Seeker of the Spurn. Alva 2.0? Where you at? Hello, Alva 2.0. Come over here. No, you just... Oh, gosh, you wanted to shoot me from over there. Okay. That's cool. I'm gonna buff up real fast. Oh, no, he coming. The first 6. Yeah, I know about the legacy stuff. I don't know if I'm genuinely a Mega Man fan or if I just really like Zero. That's probably just what it is. I probably just like the Zero game specifically. Because I've seen the other X games and I'm like, yeah, it's okay. But I like Zero. Zero's story was good. Or his games at least were pretty good. Well, Lap's not out here, so I think his quest line is busted now too. Oh well. That was easy. Yeah, apparently something that the 2.12 update did was they reduced the HP of a lot of the invaders. So, hilariously enough, me complaining about that was something other people complaining about. A lot of people didn't like how tanky the invaders were. Because they would literally just face tank a lot of your damage and keep walking at you. So hey, I was right about something. What is the Hallowed Ring? What is this? Oh, damage versus Abyssal. Okay. I may actually need that for mid-ear. I may actually genuinely need it. Don't mind me, I'm just going to miss a whole bunch. Oh, right, you. Whoa! He gifted another sub. Look at that. Thank you, Smoke'em. Nox has got it. Nox has spam the potatoes. Do it. It's required. It's law. Beautiful. The nuke is so dumb. I love it. What's that? A whole bunch of... Whoa, what the heck is that effect? Excuse me? What? Oh, I know what it is. It's this, there's this cobweb up here. Oh, that is funky. Yeah, that really messes with the camera, doesn't it? I learn things every day. Look at that. You can't even see the actual effect of my head. Oh boy, it's our first ring night. Joy, do I love fighting these guys. Psych. Okay, so that's the straight sword, the dragon head shield. Cool. So let's see here. Straight sword, yeah, fire damage. Fire weapons, got ember on it. The shield itself, this is the dragon's breath one. Okay. I really do like fighting these knights so much that I will throw nukes at them every day. Now, granted, I am clearly, of course, very overpowered. Insanely overpowered. I have leveled up to such a degree that I'm pretty sure most of this game is going to be a cakewalk. If I remember correctly, Senders also did take into credit that a lot of people complained about the Ring City just being obscenely HP tanky. And so I know Senders did its job to reduce a lot of the HP of the enemies, but they tended to leave their damage output up there. So you could still get bodied by a lot of things in here. But they generally did try to make sure that things weren't able to just eat your damage and say, haha, I will take more, please. You put enough enemies in here? There's so many. What? There's so many of them. There's so many turtle boys. Oh, hi. Ah, crap. Oh, we live down here now. I am in pain. So yeah, I can still take quite a bit of damage even through all my absorption. Like that, let that stand to a point. Like I'm still taking quite a bit of damage. I will murder this man. Alright, let me loot in peace. I still made it. I still made it. Yes, my Titanite chunk. Needed it so bad. Ooh, a spear fragment. We're gonna need those. That is the Church of Filianor's Covenant item. I'm gonna buff up real fast because we're about to deal with some really stupid stuff. Oh, hi. Since when do they add one of you down here? Look, I don't got time. The Herald Knights are coming. No, you need to go away. You don't understand. Go away. There is no time. Hey, yo. Wolf. I guess he's decided he's done. He's just gonna stand right there now. Hello, friend. Beautiful. Alright, hello? No, actually talk to me. Hello? I'm lonely.
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall. Ah, then thou'st not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse. I am known as Shira, servant to the Princess Filianor.
Cool.
They who are ken to God's name are surely ken to the terrors of the dark. Please, I bid thee take not from the princess her peace or rest.
I mean, we really
As the
shouldn't.
fire waneth, does she lie by the dark, all for the sake of man.
She's not entirely wrong, but it's also still a lie. Like, all of it's a lie,
Thou'st
but...
a kind heart, speak to a captive such as I. It is no surprise thou rememberest our God. May I ask thee a kindness?
Not really.
Perhaps thou'st beheld the lone dragon that inhabited this city.
Actually, not yet. I don't think we
Is his
have seen
name.
him.
And the archdragon that his forebears, he once railed against the dark. It was by dark afflicted to watch over the sleeping princess. Truth, and yet I would have thee put the dragon to rest before the dark consumeth him, and his vows are forgot.
I think he's already done that, but
I
we will
offer my
accept this.
sincerest gratitude. Please,
Sacred Chime
I
of
have asked the
Filianor.
thing
Neat.
most terrible of thee.
What have they done to this? If anything. Have they done anything to this chime? Nope. Sam, pray for favor, though. 30 HP over 5 seconds. Oh, no. Well, that would be terrible. 30 HP per second for 5 seconds. Affects the caster and those in vicinity. Okay. Affinity for physical. Like, it's a really good chime. But I feel like if I'm ever going to use a chime at this point, it's going to be Kaitha's because of the extend duration of buffs. And the only reason I'm not using this for buffs is because Numbness is a sorcery. So I can't cast it through Kaitha. So I can't get the additional 100% on the timer. So we just stick with Insanity Catalyst. Alright, rebuff. Yeah, I'm not falling for that trick. Get over here. I am impressed that, yeah, it does about 987 damage to a full body hit. That's not bad. Yeah, that's funny. Walk into the mist. Die. Is that a Ruin Sentinel? That's a Ruin Sentinel. That'd do be. Hey, it's the Ruin Armor. I remember this being in here before. So what does the Ruin Armor do? The heck was that? Oh. Forcing the vape. Oh, it's more like I'm just aggressively vaping at them. Where is the... It's probably better to look for the helmet. The helmet is very recognizable. Oh yeah, what does the Black Witch do? Dark damage. Makes sense. Not too surprised off of that one. Aha! Max HP. Okay. Oh, there's Alva's armor. Cool. We'll look at that in a second, too. I'm just kind of curious if there's a little bit more up here. This is where Alva used to invade you. I wonder if they've put something else back here? Or if that's about it. 10 human dregs. Thanks. No, I guess that's it. Yeah. Moved his spawn and put nothing else back here. Okay, what's his armor then? Stamina damage. Alright, don't care. Sad but true. Don't care. Stamina damage is really not that big of a deal. How we doing? We doing good so far. We're telling everyone it's very nice to meet them. Pun intended. Am I wearing my... Oh, I'm not. Yo, no, I am. I'm wearing my Dragon Crest ring. Never mind. Hey, you, big guy. Get over here. Come on. A little closer. Alright. Yeah, you still hurt through my 60% absorption. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little frightening. Yeah, he still hurts. I actually do not have the mana to cast my Great Heal. I should probably go down a medium heal then. Okay. You're so tired? Aww. Sorry to hear that, bud. If you gotta go to sleep, go to sleep. Why are there so many gosh darn turtle men? Oh, right, I forgot they turned this into a curse swamp. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I hate it. Oh, it's awful. It's literally just curse. Oh, this is gonna be no bueno. It was the Cursed of Tides. Oh. Oh, you should feel ashamed of that one and yet so very proud. It's a mixed emotion on that one. I hate them sticking their little heads out. I hate this. Alright, what's the way to the... Oh, it's right here. Okay. Burn. His arm. Just take his arm. He's dead. He's not gonna need it. It's mine now. It's a snack for later. It's a delicacy. remember correctly, does not open from this side. True, very true. Alright, we have to kill more of you now. Should not have reset yet.
I shall not.
No, you won't. I shall. Turtle Man, you need to die. No witnesses. Where the tongue pies come from. Yeah. Pretty cursed information on that one. I should probably swap to Cataclysm because I'm pretty sure these guys are very, very dark resistant. Their whole thing is kind of being dark aligned. Oh well. Oh, the headshot. You understand the value of higher priced Christmas trees? Oh. What's wrong with it? For those of you who don't know, we hell ended up buying a well, a plastic Christmas tree, at least for this year, because we weren't set up quite to have a real Christmas tree yet. So she's getting that set up. It's just not gonna look as full. Oh. They're far from sturdy as well. Oh, shame. I think the house is spacious. It is a pretty nice house. But yeah, next year we'll probably have a real tree. No, you... Ah, you dick. Let go. Ugh. Put me down. Quit trying to partake! Oh my gosh, they don't stop! Jeez Louise. Oh no, you should see the house now. There's a lot of stuff in the house. We have things. I would perhaps even say we have stuff. You just bopped me. Oh, hi, Easterner. Yeah, you all heard him. Get bombed. The walls need done? Yeah. I ain't trying to find these guys. Stupid turtle man! Why, you don't name your swords? Ichimonji! Concentrate and deliver a heavy one-hit overhead strike. Follow up with another attack for another devastating blow. I thought it was supposed to be a one-hit! That tells me the Easterner is a little bit of a liar. It's a good sword, though. I like it. There was no way it would actually hold up in real combat. Look at those. Look at the cuts in it. Like, I get that's the whole point, but a blade like that would just snap. Yeah, that's got way too much potential to snap instantly. Also, that is the wrong weapon art. Oh, that's a busted weapon, isn't it? Ah, yeah, that's the wrong weapon art. That's the rapier weapon art. Oh, that's a shame. It's a single-use weapon to kill a giant, more or less. Man, that's really bumming me out that there's so many weapons that apparently have busted weapon arts. I know Cinders does a lot of work, and clearly catching everything all the time is going to be difficult, but man, there have been so many weapons that I've found in the playthrough that just either don't have weapon arts, or have the wrong weapon arts. I mean, heck, I was testing a couple things. So even the Moonlight Greatsword, depending on what you infuse it with, it may lose its weapon art. So you can't even infuse it with certain things. It just straight up loses its weapon art. And the funny thing is, it's not even let it lose its weapon art. It also loses its it loses its heavy attacks. So hopefully there's something they catch and change in 2.13. Because I know they're doing a 2.13 update fairly soon. Because there's already a bunch of information on it. Alright, get out of the cursed swamp. Now, do we go kill the Dragon Slayer now? Yeah, let's go kill the Dragon Slayer now. Let's do it. Of all the things to live through the ages, it's this guy. Cool. Oh, almost got the anime finish. And there's his armor. What does your armor do, my friend? Increases dark damage. Really? Interesting. Huh. I will consider it. Alright, I do need to kill that giant at some point. But I kind of want to unlock the shortcut before that. Okay, so it's time for Ring City Boy Town. There are so many of you. Get bopped. Yeah, just stand in that. Ah, yeah. Oh, right on the head of the other guy. That's pretty good. Miss the initial target and get some wonderful shots on that. Alright. Stab. There's the armor set. Cool. Gotta go to the store. Alright, buddy. Buy some milk, and then never drink it. Alright, where's the... Oh, there's one. Ah! Camera! Get styled on. Alright, how many more of you were hanging out in this church? Because I don't know how many cursive attractions added. Oh, there's the dragon. There he go. There he sit. There he roar. Alright, they add anything else down here, actually? I should double check before we move on. Nope, actually nothing. Okay. Well, let's unlock that shortcut. And we're gonna kill a giant. Yeah. Neat. I'm gonna have to do that trick to get this to come down as well at some point. More about that in a little bit. Let's not do a reset quite yet. Gonna make sure I'm buffed up. Not gonna do a weapon damage buff. We're just gonna try and throw fireballs at this guy. Hey yo, big guy. I need you to not do that. Pain. More pain. Again, that is still through all my absorption. That is through 60% absorption, by the way. So, we're taking enough damage here still. Yeah, just in case you thought I was like a complete cakewalk, it's not. Death is still very viable here. The deer can still four-shot me. Oh, I'm sure he can. I'm pretty sure he can. There is not a doubt in my mind that that's a possibility still. I mean, heck, I'm pretty sure it's not even four-shot. He could probably just... I'm sure with certain attacks, he could one-shot me still. Because, unlike vanilla Souls, where every single stat actually increases your HP, the only stat that increases your HP in Cinders is the actual HP, HP stat. So... I may be increasing my damage, but I am not increasing my survivability most of the time. No, you want any semblance of HP, you really have to pump that stat up. How long have you been up here?
And so, she lived in fear, and yet, fear...
Yeah, it's this guy.
And
Whatever. Alright, there's a couple more secrets to grab real fast before we move on. I have to reset this curse real fast because I have to run across the swamp. Yes, Beyblade? What? Get dunked on. Still like how the turtle men just... They just spin. That's all they do. They just spin at you. It's just the most silly thing, and I love it.
One met the dark with learning. The fit and
Hi. Thank you for just presenting your backside. Thank you for making this easier, I guess. Props to that Ruin Sentinel. Vagabond! Who dares? Lightning damage. Already presenting. I hate it. Alright, how much of a pushover or absolute disgusting tank is Leto? I'm pretty sure you will one-shot me, because that's just Leto's thing. Yeah, he doesn't have too much HP, but I do not want to get hit by the hammer. Like, at all. That hammer scares me a little bit. Leto, just let me backstab you already. Please. Leto? Alright, goodbye, buddy. Goodbye, Leto. Leto is a great hammer. And an awesome armor set. What does it do? Physical... Ooh, a physical damage set, you say. Also, can we talk about the fact that the Mass of Humanity is 7.1 weight? Which is heavier than Leto's helmet. Excellent. Let's see the stupid hammer. What is this? 50 strength. Hull to stone. Can I two-hand this? I have 39 strength. I can. The weight of the human sins or something. Oh yeah, it's this ability. I forgot about this. I put rocks on my hammer. It gets heavier. Something damage ball. The antlers are tinfoil. See, that makes sense. We can then say he's wearing a tinfoil hat. Oh yeah, and the Crimson set. Right. What do you do? Dark defense. Might be useful. Exploding rocks. What, like, sulfur? Sulfur. Although, sulfur is not naturally explosive. Alright, they add anything to this little drop-off point here? Does not look like they did. I know this was originally a ring location. Yeah, it looks like they just removed that. Okay. Gosh, and the funny thing, it's going to be really weird going from this to Convergence and not having a lot of the Cinder stuff. Convergence is going to have a lot of its own really silly stuff, but I'm going to miss, like, upgrading rings and all sorts of stuff like that. Actually, geez, is Convergence going to have armor upgrades again? Although, wait, I don't think base Dark Souls 3 had armor upgrades. I think it's something Cinder's added in at one point and then took back out. Where did base Dark Souls 3 have armor upgrades? I can't remember anymore. You think it did? Yeah, see, that's the funny thing. I've not played base Dark Souls 3 in so long. I can't remember what's vanilla or not anymore. Bye, buddy. Did you live? He lived. I am impressed. he's dead now. I have ensured that. Try and remember what all is around here. I hear things. The move was actually useful. I was actually kind of testing to see if the hitbox would work, and I'm surprised that it did. Which tells me a little bit about that hitbox, because the animation started a lot higher up, and it still hit him, so I think that means that the entire cone all the way down works. Also, I see potato. I post potato. Potatoes. Oh, the spear. Nice. Never will use it. So, yep, he ain't here. Alright, sorry, Lap, but your quest line's busted as well. Shame. And the golem armor. Excellent. All the quest lines breaking. What sadness. Actually, yeah, what does the golem armor do? What does the ring set do? Damage versus abyssal enemies. Okay. I will keep that in mind as well, because the damage versus abyssal counts on spells. And I may honestly just try to spell damage Badir. I might. It's tempting. I'm probably staring right at it and missing it. What is the blinded one? Oh yeah, that was binded as hollows. Oh, there it is. Physical defense. Makes sense. Oh, I fixed it. Ah, shame. It didn't help the golem back in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, neither did gravity, really. Tarkus is best. Iron Tarkus is such a meme and I love it. Alrighty. Well, since no, I have to go up there for loot as well. I was gonna say, since his quest line is busted anyways. Actually, wait, I want to try something real fast. I wonder if there's a way around this without using Chameleon, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. There's an insignia item you can buy that's supposed to make you look like a mass of humanity, and I'm wondering if this works. Just watched him wreck the thing. Yeah. Tarkus. Insignias and emblems. Not that. Where is it? Is it odds and ends? Yeah, tiny massive humanity. Take on the appearance of a humanity sprite. Give me one of these. Genuinely curious if I could just do this instead. Because if I could avoid going all the way out there to do that, that would be very nice. No, I don't think that works. Also my weapons. Alright, well, we gotta do it the other way. Which means I have to go out into the curse swamp. Which means we also have to clear a bunch of things out of the way. Which means I'm just launching nukes into the swamp. Flare out the swamp! Can't I just rush it? The problem is you have slow movement speed. So you don't have your traditional character's movement speed with the chameleon. Back curses. And I don't quite remember where, because there's a very specific spot out in the swamp that you have to kind of use it at. But let me get this swap done now. Although, funnily enough, I can just go grab actual chameleon, but let's do it this way first. There we go. Got it the first time. Yeah, because you moved this fast, and that curse is building up, so... And any kind of attack or movement, you know, even if you dodge or if you try to run, it'll break the spell, so... You have to do it the slow way and hope you don't die to curse. This is still like a really nice, like, Easter egg. They call it an Easter egg, but still. Yeah, there we go. Like, it's still cool they put that in there. There's Meteor doing his thing. I think if I wait long enough, the knights will walk over here, if I remember correctly. I think I could prompt them to do it if I just start throwing some fireballs. Back curses. Ah, well, I'm impatient. Shut up, you. Is that just it? Was it just the one night? I thought there were 2 nights up here before. Oh, wait. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. I thought there was 2 of you. I just got dunked on. Ended his attack and everything. How sad. Ah, good old slow dodge. Is there even any loot up here at all? Where did they... Oh, no, here we go. Where did they leave us? Oh, it's the antiquated gear. Okay. I think this is supposed to be Half-Light's gear. Max FP. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing else up here. Alright. Oh, there's a minute. Cool. Alright, what do you got? Dragon Rider! Yo. These chunky lads. Magic damage. Makes sense. Alright, now that is everything in this area done. And now we move on. So funnily enough, I remember at one point, I think Cinders had added a whole bunch of tier stones into the game. It looks like they removed them. I swear there used to be like 6 or 7 of the things. Hey, buddy. What are you hiding? Literally nothing. Cool. Oh well. Alright, time to do this part. Oh boy, here we go. No! Go push. Ah! Waited too long. Alright, in we go. Patches is not even gonna be here. Sad. Disappointing. Worst timeline ever. Get this mimic out of here. Oh gosh, it's Brushwood. Bjor of the Twin Fang. This chunky lad. Fire defense. Yeah, okay. Used to be there was an invader here. I guess they removed him because he was annoying. Okay. Or is he in the second part, maybe? Oh, they just removed that invader? No, he's probably over here, actually, I think about it. Hey, you! Ah, curses and tricked! Whoops. Oh, hey. Oh, no, here he is. Oh, that's Freya the Witch. You're different. Or wretched. Get bopped, I guess. Oh, you weren't who I was looking for. Oh, it's the imported gear. Hey, Dark Souls 2 starting gear. Max stamina. Okay. They removed all the skeletons from in here. That's weird. Oh, there's the Moaning Knight. There he be. Hi, buddy. There's that blindfold mask. Was it listed in alphabetical? I think you could change that, maybe? I know they do it by stat type, like or not stat type, like their buff type. So everything that's dark damage is all in the dark damage area. Soul absorption. Okay. You know, on second thought, I'm wondering now, considering that certain weapons have messed up weapon arts, I wonder if that's why other weapons don't have the proper swing animations? Because even his weapon, he was swinging like it was a one-handed, like a knife animation, actually. So, things definitely are busted up a little bit. Animation swap glitch. Oh, gosh. Actually, I'm wondering. Wait, can I just... Can I Great Cataclysm a deer? Yeah, there's that slow wind up being the problem there. So yeah, we're probably just gonna do this the regular way. Yeah, it's a little too slow. And I can't retarget him to hit him with it, so... Aim it a little bit? Let's see. Yeah, kind of. Oh, that canceled the animation. Ah. Kinda working. Oh, it stopped working. Where's your face at? There we go. Wrong side. It works. There he go. Human dregs, he counts. Oh, that's good. Oh, hi. Gosh, you scared me for a second. Alright, time for the series of invisible walls. No, you. Stop. Please. The boom hammer. Excuse me. The boom hammer. Intricate hammer, an invention of drying scholars. Utilizes charcoal resin within its head to emit fire. I think I remember finding this last time. Does it work? Nope, it's busted. Cool. Why? I wonder what's causing that. That's weird. That's so many weapons that just have, like, just missing weapon arts. Keg. Alright, now we have to ask ourselves the important questions. Do we fight Midir now or later? But I'm feeling it's a bit like now. Although I might fight Half-Light first at least. I swear if this is like some common item, I'd be a little upset. Give. Okay, at least it's the Great Lord Greatsword. At least it's something. And not just like, hey, look, mushrooms. Flame of the Great Lord. This is Gwyn's sword, right? Don't be busted. Ah. I'm a little confused. Okay, yeah, it's in there. It's just a little funky. Yeah, you should get his attack animation. I like that. That's kind of cool. Now you could be the boss of Dark Souls. All right, let's do Half-Light's fight first. Hey you, way over. Oh, I need to actually go get you go get the right spell back. It didn't even hit the ground. It just knocked him over and kept going. That's so funny. There's something very comical about that. Here's a giant fireball. It's not even explode on you. It's just gonna roll past you and knock you over. Oh, that's good. Fight Soul Cinder as the win. See, that's the big plays. Chet, what is Chet? Who'll be Chet? So what do you have in your inventory? You got the Ritual Spear Fragment, you've got the Bloodthirsty Fragment, Bloodthirsty Grass Stew. Restores 3 HP every second, boosts stamina recovery by 10 and all absorption by 10% for 120 seconds. Effect duration can be extended, can only be used by the Spirits of the Church. Okay. Interesting. So it's another buff. There's the Chime of Filianor again. Shira's equipment, which is 25% buff duration. Alright. Very interesting. There used to be something down here. Guess not. Alright, let me go re-equip Blackfire Vestiges. What Spears give? It's basically a, usable item. Smoke on Wi-Fi for cheaters? What does that mean? Chet. What the heck is that? Oh, the Covenant. Essentially, it's a lot of their usable items. And Filianor's gear. Oh, as in what the actual buff is. It's HP regen, if I remember correctly. I'm so smart. Yeah, it's HP regen. I figured it out eventually. I'm smart. But yeah, they're the HP regen build, so there's use for it. Alright, we're gonna fight you semi-fair. And by that I mean not at all. Oh my gosh, the hitbox on this stupid fire. Smartin'? That sounds like double smart, so... I mean, you're just calling me doubly smart. Getting in whether you want me to or not. Tree! Oh, this is a little weird. Oh, hi. Hey, unbreakable patches. I like how they've left the summon signs here, even if you've messed up the quest lines, or not if you have, but clearly, you know, Cinders has. It's fluffed and mostly happy. I'll have to look at it after stream. Alright, we buffed up. Let's go deal with Half-Light and his nonsense. The unpatchable break. Alright, sit down, big guy. Alright. Is this when the real Dark Souls begins? There he is! This freaking nerd. Wow, they've really decreased your HP, actually. Good, because I don't like this fight. This fight's dumb. Sorry, I don't like this fight at all. I don't like PvP fights. They are not to my enjoyment. Alright, is there a bonfire? There is, okay. Transposing? Yeah, they gave Half-Light Transposition. He has a lot of lightning spells, so I'm probably going to do that one a couple times. Still hoping for the invasion. No. Not in Cinders. The last thing I need is someone coming in with like an even more busted build than I do. Because of all the sorts of nonsense you could do in Cinders. The last thing I want to do is fight someone for realsies. So there's a lot of really good stuff here. Wrathful Orbs is basically a miracle version of homing Soul Mass. Wrathful Barrage is an interesting one. I'm probably going to grab this one first, and I'll show you what's up with that. Holy Schism is very powerful. Basically, it's his it's his little spear summon thing that he does, where they spawn like a whole line of spear stuff. So you get your own version of that, but you need 60 faith for it. So we're not doing that. And then I believe, yeah, he's got his white birch bow, which shoots a wrathful arrow, by the way. I think that's it. So yeah, we're going to start with Wrathful Barrage. And I'll show this off. Oh, I can't even do Proof of a Pact. I need 50 faith for it. I need 50 faith for the Ghostly Assault, too. Oh. Faith build. It started as a faith build. I got to 40 faith and they called it a good day. But yeah, it's essentially... It's fair on dart. It's not bad. Like, its damage is halfway decent. But it's fair on dart. So, take it as you want. Its upgraded version lets you cast him singularly rather than doing the whole wind-up. Just not in the way you thought. No, this actually did start as a faith build. It genuinely started as a faith build, and I swapped it into doing literally everything because, yeah. Alright, we'll worry about Half-Light some other time. I am going to... What's the quickest way to get back to Philly? No, actually, we're just going to go fight Midir. Which is from Inner Wall? Yeah, it's from Inner Wall. Okay. Alright, get ready for the next hour, because I would honestly be surprised if we actually take Midir out in the first go. Genuinely surprised. I also need to use completely different equipment, because Midir is very heavily dark resistant. So, as I say that, the spells need to be swapped. We're gonna go in with... What are we going to go in with? Probably Karthus Flamemark? Yeah, we'll do Karthus Flamemark. Let's do that. And, oh, but Karthus takes up twice. Sunlight Blade. And probably Homing Sunlight Spear. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to keep numbness and protection, because otherwise I'm going to die. He a dragon. He is a dragon. We're probably going to go Zaps. Alright, I need a different weapon. I need to swap out my gear. I don't have this Covenant built up, so we're not going to be doing pure lightning damage on that. I'm probably going to go Watchdogs of Pharaon and try to keep my stamina up. But Ring of Favor, Chloranthe, we're going to go like a pretty base build on this. Yeah, okay. Is he resistant to fire? I thought he was only resistant to dark. Also, where is the entrance again? Ah, you're the liar. Okay. Also, I like how this is a mimic. He actually tried to grab me a second time. Wow. Alright, yeah, maybe we won't do that. Give me Holy Hollow Slayers then? I have not built the lightning weapon. I could honestly go swap lightning onto something. I'll do Holy for now. Let's do that. Okay, this is not going to be fun. Anything about this fight is fun. But here we go. I'll do the buffs down here since it's such a long drop. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one fight. Well, that resistance is coming in handy. Ball. Ah, he got me on the tail end of that. Quick, 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 quick. Thank you. seem fairly tame as to what I remember. Huh. Weird. Huh. Did I just get, like, really lucky AI or something? Because that was a lot easier than I ever remember it. Like, obviously I wasn't taking a lot of damage, but I didn't get hit that many times either. Man, he cycled only through a couple tags. That's really weird. Like, he didn't do his rampage at all. Huh. Okay. I'm completely fine doing that fight again, because he's got some decent soul transpositions. Yeah, like, all he did was he did the affinity attack once. So he didn't do his rage attack at all. Like, I don't know if that was just lucky AI, or if Cinders took out his more obnoxious attacks. Which I don't think they have. Because I've fought Madir on Cinders before. So what do you got? Old Moonlight, which I can't even use. Unleashed Magic, which I also can't even use. He's got the Obsidian Greatsword. Abyssal Fire. Hmm. And the Frayed Blade. Well, what do I feel like taking? Probably the... Oh, gosh, the 20 weight weapon. Jeez Louise. 999 durability, excuse me? Ha! Stick weapon of the earth that emit abyssal fire, also similar to Perseverance, temporarily boosts poise and reduces damage received. Give me this. Into Omnicaster. I mean, casting's definitely a lot of fun. Like, there's definitely a way to do that. Casting's probably the best thing about Cinders, which is why I've gone mostly casting. Oh, what is that AoE? Hold on. That is huge. Yeah, it's pretty big. Wow. Yeah, that's an absorption buff, too. So I'm at my base 42 right now. Yeah, so the buff doesn't last very long. But if I were to, like, combo it with Numbness and Deep Protection, which gets me to 66 to begin with, that gets me up to 80% during the animation. 71 a little bit afterwards. Oh. This to survive the cast. I mean, yeah, but wow. Also, please don't tell me they busted this up on accident. They have not. Oh, yeah. I don't know how you would break vanilla weapons, but I'm just a little concerned every once in a while. So, I just also remembered, real quickly, that there is one other boss we have to fight. There is one more before we do anything else. It's not that half bad. No, it's pretty good. Like, it's actually pretty good. But yeah, there's one more boss that I have completely ignored up until now. I may have also just completely forgotten they existed until just now. But, let's go in with this setup real fast. Let me swap back to my Dark Kit, because I don't remember what their I don't even know what their resistances are. But I'm going to swap the Dark Kit. And we'll go from there. So if you remember by any chance, there's this little nerd over here. Who refuses to fight us unless we beat up all of his Black Knights. And they changed him in this update where you only ever have to do this once. And then you can refight him whenever you want. So I'm going to make sure I kill them all off this one time. Just to make sure that we get the trigger properly. Cheese! Ultimate cheese. So we've got this one last marauding knight to deal with. Gosh. The riposte bonus damage on that. That was disgusting. So let me see. Can I actually refight him now? Yeah, so I gotta kill the knights right now. Okay. And I believe it was only those 4. Yep. He ready. Okay, you do a lot of damage still. And you don't take a lot of damage either. Oh, you're gonna be real fun, aren't you? Probably should have recast my buffs. But we're in for the long run now. Oh, you're literally Soul of Cinder. Okay. Good to know. Oh, what is that? Oh, I hate that. The kick. That's what I have. It really is what I have. Oh, jeez. Ah, he got me with the stab. Ah, I was kind of hoping to avoid that. Well, that's death. Okay, reminder, reapply buffs. Also, I don't think dark is the way to go. He might be resistant to that. Just a thought. Let's try lightning. Let's try lightning. So we don't have to kill all the knights to get him to reactivate. And I'm wondering if I could just run past all of them. Yep, there's his fog wall. Okay. Huh? Marauder, let me in! Oh, hi, buddy. So, methinks there's a bug. Just maybe. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, it's not letting me in at all. It just kicked me. Oh, that's a shame. Wait. No, that doesn't pull me in. I was wondering for a second if it might pull me inside the arena. Well, at least we're not missing much because it's just the Soul Senders fight. Still kind of disappointing. Oh, I'm pretty sure the loot... he's gonna drop a soul, obviously, which will go right to our inventory. He is a boss, so... Okay. Well, we do have a tome, so we could probably just refight him whenever we feel like it. So there is that. But I mean, it really is just, it's just the Soul of Cinders fight again, but with like even more HP, so eh. I'm not overly concerned with actually fighting him again, but let's see what he dropped. I could be convinced. Oh, he's got Summon Knights. Oh, more summon abilities, cool. Let's see, he drops Fume Ultra Great Sword and the Fume Slated Swords. Oh, there's a paired version. Ah. Night Slayer ring. He's just Night Slayer Soaring. That's all he is. Give me this. Well, I think we'll just grab the, Oh, you need the full strength to do the paired set as well. Eh. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's busted. Oh, no. Yeah, it doesn't work right. It's trying to do the fist animations. This is just wrong as well. What is this? Yeah, and it's doing the Stabbo animation. All right. Good job. Oh, I could really only hope that 213 fixes some of these problems. Remind me after we're done with this to do a complete reinstall of Dark Souls and just wipe everything. Because I'm wondering if there might be some residual problems. As a QA technician, a little upset. It's hard. Okay, so I will be honest. I'm not entirely sure if some of it is some residual effect of... I don't know. Let me explain in a second here. Because I'm not entirely sure if some of it might be the fact that I've upgraded from a previous version of Cinders. Although I remember things in 2.11 were a bit busted as well. Like, certain weapon arts also just did not work in 2.11. Because as far as I understand from Cinders, like, it even says you can update from original versions. All you have to do is remove the original Cinders folder and then put in the new Cinders folder, and everything is supposed to work. I don't know if that's entirely true, considering what I've seen, because so many of my weapon arts are broken. So, I don't know, because it's primarily weapon arts and very specifically certain weapon styles. So I don't know if they just got some coding wrong, or if there's something weird on my end. Like, that's the other part about that. Like, I'm not entirely sure. Like, all the models work. Everything models-wise is perfect. Like, everything works on that end. But it's very specifically weapon arts and certain attacks. Like, there's something up with that. Anyways, let's go get our reward for killing the deer. Oh, wait, we have to do, we have to see what that Champions of Yore thing is. So, let's go do this real fast. We put on the right spells as well, because I'm going back with dark spells. And I guess, like, the other way to put it is, like, I don't want to come off as, like, overly rude or anything, but, considering they're also already trying to push for a 2.13 update that adds a whole bunch of, like, a couple more a couple more content things as well. It's a little weird that, it's clear that this version is not quite done either. Which, again, let it stand as it is. It could be something on my end. Like, it really could be. But I don't know. No Beyblades. Not today. Oh, it was a chest I missed. Wait a minute. What is this? What did I miss? Oh, it's a lawn armor. Oh, cool. Oh, it's the captain armor. Oh, I love this thing. Let me guess, is it Dex armor? I bet it's Dex armor. I would be very impressed if it's not Dex armor somehow. No, it's skill FP usage. Okay. Let me see if I can thread the needle on this. can. It's just a matter of... There we go. They use the weapon arts like attacks. Yeah, that's true. Like, it definitely makes sense. Definitely agree with that. I'm just also going to say that they are very clearly dirty dex users because they all use katanas.
My most humble thanks. 'Tis thanks to thee, the dragon. Please.
Ring. Oh, right, that's right. She gives it the
No.
Ring of Calamity. I forgot about that.
Hasten on as the my humble as
Completely forgot about that. Pain. Here, take the double damage ring. Yeah. Here, have this. Life is suffering. Yeah, boost all damage by 20. Actually, no, it's different in this one. Okay. Boost all damage by 25%, but lose 50 HP a second. Jeez Louise. Okay, how fast is that? Oh, that fast. That's fast. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how you would build for that. Because you have to imagine there would have to be a way where someone could pull that off. There would have to be a way. Bunch of life regen. I don't think you can get your life regen that high up, actually. Because, okay, so... Blessed Weapons, I believe, is 5 HP a second. Let me double check. There might be a way to offset enough of it.
Just wasn't it?
Let's see. Weapon infusions. Holy weapons are 3 a second. Okay. Shield infusions, you can get 3 a second. Catalysts can get 5 a second. So you would be better off having a catalyst on hand. That's 8. Blessed Weapon gives another 5, so that's 13. I believe the spears fully upgraded is roughly... I think they give you up to 8 or 10 HP regen. I don't think there's regen armor. I think they took out. I think they took out the only regen armor that was in the game. Because there was a set or two that actually gave HP regen, and they removed them. Largely because all it did was encourage people to stand still and regen all their HP. Although you can still technically do that. But you know what I mean. Like, they took that out. I think you would essentially have to be running... You'd have to be running almost exclusively the HP regen spells. That also you can also ascend them to last longer. And you'd essentially have to keep an eye on that. So there's a way to do it. 5 HP for self every second, 10 HP every second. And I believe there's stronger versions of that. So there's a way. It's just really silly. Yeah, because you'd use Blessed Weapon as well. That's 5 more HP. I don't think you could completely offset it, but you could get pretty close, I'm sure. And you'd be spending so much time having to recast and rebuff that I feel like it would almost be pointless. So yeah, if you get all the way up to Bountiful Sunlight, which is 15 a second. Requires 50 faith. Increases FP consumption by 40% while active, though, so that's the other part. You know someone's found a way. Oh, I'm sure someone has. But, yeah, you'd have to do quite the build for that. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm kind of thinking, because the only things we have left are... There's a couple more things. There is the Gale fight, the Soul of Cinder fight, and technically Shira. I'm going to beat up Shira before we go for Gale. I might save those for tomorrow. You could actually get ahead? Oh, really? Oh, jeez, really? Oh, gosh. Actually, yeah, what is there a chime that just gives you base HP regen? I'm wondering. Because clearly you could, yeah, you could just also do the infusion on it. But you could also do Gentle Prayer. But you'd have to be casting that every 5 seconds, so that's not worth the time. There's probably something else in here. And I've actually probably not bought all the chimes either to double check all of them. There is also Sanctum. Oh, right. So yeah, there definitely is a way to do it. I don't know if 25% bonus damage is worth it. Can you actually we have to check this. Can we buff the ring? You can. Hold on. Do one buff. Because I don't care about my Abyssal Fragments. Okay, it might be worth it, because if it's 5% more buff, I believe that makes +5 of 50% bonus damage. Starts at 25, so +1 is, yeah, that would be +50%. Okay, +50% bonus damage might actually be worth it. I don't know if I'm going to build for it, but there's something there. There is definitely something there. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh, I know what we can do. Hold on. What is this? What do you do? What are the champions of yore? I do not know. Revive the champions of yore. Oh, wait. Okay, I have a pet theory. I poke my head out here real fast. No, I don't see him down there. Maybe? Show you Sanctum? Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm a little preoccupied. Nope, this didn't do what I thought it did. I thought it was going to be like a full boss respawn. It's clearly not. So I don't know if that has a purpose. Okay, well, I thought it was going to be like a full boss respawn. Okay, let's go find Sanctum. Do I have Sanctum, or do I need to get Sanctum? I do not have it. Okay. Oh, it's a shield. Oh, yeah. How much does Sanctum have on its base? Sorry, I hear Sanctum. It sounds like a spell. Do I have Sanctum on me? I do. You mean Sanctus? It's 2 HP. So yeah, I could get to 5 HP. So in reality, it's not as good as just having a catalyst with regen on it, because the catalyst you can get up to 5. Unless there's a better one. There's a 1 HP. No. Okay, there's no, The Great Shoot of Glory actually reduces your stamina recovery by 5. Nice. And actually, hilariously enough, so if you do the Spears of Filianor, you also grab that little, like the little seed. You grab that as well, because that has HP regen on it as well. You can have both. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you go pure caster, which I guess that would be the best way to do it, because it's just a base 50% bonus damage. Yeah, pure caster is the best thing to do with Ring of Calamity. You're right. So yeah, you would Catalyst right hand. But then you can't Blessed Weapon. I don't think you can't. Well, actually, you can, because Cleric's Candlestick can be buffed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can Cleric's Candlestick, because that can apply to it. Oh my gosh. There's probably a life regen ring. I don't think I've actually... Oh, there is. There is indeed. It's Sun Princess, which starts at +3. And I'm pretty sure that goes up to +8. Like, I think it's a +1 per +1. So I think that's 8. I know Spears goes up to 8 at least. So that's 16. Yeah. You can beat it. You can actually straight up beat it. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is Cleric's infused with? Is it yeah, that's this. So Cleric's even gets the better version of it by 2 points. Is there an HP regen ring? There is, yeah. It's the Sun Princess. Oh, the problem, like, I'm thinking, like, what, you have to give up a lot to make this work, because you have to do Spears of Church, so you lose any covenant that gives you buff to damage. You'd have to... Here, I'm going to unequip all my rings. You'd have to use Sun Princess. You would have to use Sanctus the Shield. You'd more or less want to use Cleric's Candlestick. I don't think you necessarily have to use Cleric's Candlestick. I'm pretty sure there's another actual caster weapon. Demon Scar doesn't work because it only does pyromancies. Priest's Candlestick only does miracles, which would work because all the HP regen ones... Oh, and increases effectiveness of HP recovery by 10%. So that counts for all of the HP regen. So you could technically do Priest's Candlestick instead. 3 crafting's funny. Yeah, now I'm way into the deep of it now. That's the problem. We live here now. So yeah, that's also Catalyst build. Okay. I would prefer Cleric's Candlestick because it can cast literally everything, so you're not beholden to a very specific casting style. Yeah. Priests is not a bad idea because it also buffs all the regen you would have. I don't have all the spells to do it myself, and I would have to get more faith to do it properly. What do I have? Bountiful? And then I'd have to go get all this stuff to make this work, too. Yeah, you need Sun Princess. I would love to have Dash Master still on if I could manage that. Lingering Dragon Crest would be the best setup as well, because then you don't have to worry as much about it. And then from there, I guess it would depend on what kind of damage output you want to do. Because you'd probably equip one of the clutch rings. To boot. Oh no, we still need the Calamity Ring on. So I'd either have to give up Dash Masters. Almost like 3 more for what from Weapon and Covenant only. True. So it's probably not worth it. So yeah, probably just go Cleric's Candlestick for full casting. Cleric's Candlestick also has affinity for dark, so again, the damage I'm already doing. Mostly. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's something here. Alright. I believe, actually, you could... Is there effectiveness of healing armor? Doesn't look like it. So I think the other thing you would want to do is you get the you get one of the sets that increases duration of buffs. Priest is worth it. Could be worth it. And then you just go pure miracles. It also boosts spell damage. Although this also does that. They both have guiding light. Hmm. Hmm. They'd probably stack up lightning damage then. Or physical, because there's a good number of physical damage spells as well. Yeah, you can swap out between lightning and physical. Priest Candlestick itself, I believe, has affinity for physical, it said? Yeah. Okay. So you could run Skull Ring then. Ah, it's a little too heavy. Okay. And then you just lightning spear everything to death, more or less. This is what we've become, more or less. I'd have to get all the stats for it, though. Like, I'd have to go figure that out, because I would want Bountiful Sunlight rather than Bountiful Light. Yeah, so we'd want to get that, because that's 15 rather than 10. I need 50 faith for that. Okay, alright. You can Supreme Blessed Weapon as well. Yeah, okay. And then swap to the dumb build. Yeah, we'll do some dumb builds tomorrow is what we'll do. Because I'm gonna have to go farm up all the stuff anyways. Rings and Covenants. Yeah, that's gonna take a while, by the way. Like, it's not... That's not like a one and done kind of thing. I can do this real quick, though. Forge item. Infusing essence, give me this. Infuse Sanctus with... Is it Rejuvenation? I can never quite remember.
What?
No, it's Restoration. Okay. So yeah, I'd have to give up the Skull Ring or the Dash Masters. And I might be spoiled by Dash Masters at this point, but I could make this work. What are we looking at right now? Yeah, we're still losing most of it over time, so we'd have to get something slightly better. Yeah, I'd have to upgrade these two at least. Okay. Yeah, and I have to get the stone for this as well. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is going somewhere. This is going stupid places. But we have an objective. That is what we're gonna do after we kill the last couple bosses, the last two bosses tomorrow. And then we can test the build on a couple different bosses, because we can go in with super boosted damage. But yeah, I might actually try to get used to... Oh gosh, it feels so slow! Oh my gosh! Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it without the movement speed buff. I may actually have to forgo the bonus 40% damage on top of that. I'll be fine. No, I won't. I need my speed, man. It's an addiction. I need this. Real quick test though. How much more damage is this right now without the weapon being buffed? So the weapon alone, not bad. The need for speed. Oh, there's a real need for speed. There really is. Okay. Well, on that, let's call this here. Never take away combat speed. Combat speed is almost one of the most important stats. It's only +1, yeah, so it's missing 20% of the buff. If I could convince myself to drop that, I would most likely equip one of the clutch rings for 40% more damage. That's 90% bonus damage. And then anything else we can stack into that. But yeah, we'll call this here. We'll get that stuff set up. After we do the last little bit. And then, yeah, I mean, we could always resummon Gale and do that entire fight over again. So. Just go into the Gale fight with plus 90% damage and just drop a lightning stake on him. It won't one-shot him, but it'll be pretty funny, I bet. My gosh. Alright, folks. Thanks for coming on out. Thanks for enjoying this really silly stream. We are almost wrapped up with Cinders. Also a reminder that we are doing Giftmas. It's called Giftmas. It's really not about gifts at all. It's just, you know, I will match my subscriber count. Roughly around Christmas. It says Christmas. I was going to do through December, but I'm going to say Christmas for now, because I'm probably going to count them then and then gift it out later. But yeah. Whatever that number is down by the little potato, I will match that. Plus a couple extras, because it doesn't technically show... It doesn't show sub points, it shows sub count. And I'm going to match sub points. Which I think is only like a teeny bit higher than that, but yeah, it'll do what it is. So consider giving the gift of a potato. A wonderful little potato man. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's just wonderfully cursed. Alright. Well, hey. Y'all sleep well. I will catch you tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. We're going to beat up Gale. We're going to beat up Soul Senders. We're going to make a stupid HP regen Calamity Ring build. And, profit? I think always the last step is profit, right? We always profit from this somehow. Some way, we profit from this. Anyways, take care. I will see you later. Good night.